Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Vesta 67's workshop. Welcome to issue 86 of Build the Legendary Cyborg ROBOCOP from our good old mates over at Fanhome. Now, if you'd like to grab this for yourself and build along with me, head over to their website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop. And you too can be building this 1/3 scale ROBOCOP, folks. Yes. Let's have a look through this week's magazine and see what we got. This is the history of the ROBOCOP. This was the director of the remake of the movie. Did a reboot. It didn't really take off, did it? Key points was a Hollywood film with a Brazilian soul. This is what we're up to today. We're doing the neck. Section 1 of the neck, folks, is what we're on today. Loads of bits and pieces, upper neck joints, friction blocks and things like that. So pay attention to the instructions, because getting these bits in the right place is important for when we start to attach the head. There's the upper and back part of the neck where we join in together. And then we're going to be joining this to our chest and the arm section, so we're going to need that. This is where it lives on our ROBOCOPs, folks, okay? Just in there. Got the road to consciousness there in the 100 years of robots section, folks. LiDAR technology there. This is all the 3D scanning of topography and objects, and you can put stuff on your benches now and use LiDAR sensors on your smartphone to scan it and then send it to your 3D printer. It's fascinating technology. And then obviously you've got the autonomous driving as well, which uses a form of LiDAR as well. All rather fascinating stuff, folks. So let's scoot back, line all of our parts up on the bench so that we can start assembling this neck joint. Right. We want BP screw first, so let's grab a bit of oil on one of them, just so that I've got one ready to go. And first up, we want this little section here, and we want to put in the large friction block and then the small one on top of it, okay, like so. And then we want the ball like that. Spin that round because it wants the 3 holes at the bottom there, so that will have it mirror the image. Put the ball on so that the peg is lined up with the middle section. And then we got this part going on. It looks like a keyhole. And that's purely and simply so that that neck joint can rotate between it. And they've got this little pin that goes in the middle, a bit like the shoulder joints we've been doing, folks, okay? So I want to put a screw near that and start that off. Just like that. And then we should be able to rest that on the bench momentarily. Grab another one, put some oil in that, and we'll keep doing these until we can get that started to be joined together. Grab another one, another bit of oil on that one. These joints are a little bit difficult if you haven't done them before, but once you get the first screw in, it's just a matter then of just pressing them onto it and locating the other screws in situ, and then gradually forcing it all together. So whilst I'm at that stage, I just want to manipulate the neck like so. We'll get our grippy pliers just to pop that straight. Ish. Just like so. There you go. We can now start tightening this down. So we do that one, couple of turns, couple of turns, just work our way around now so we can get it done as firmly as possible. Because don't forget, you want this tight, otherwise his neck's going to be all droopy and his head won't stay up because you've got the weight of the head going on this. So we do want it tight. There you go. I'm happy with that. Bingo. Done and dusted. So that's that sorted. Fasten the joint with 3 BP screws, little at a time alternately until 86B is as firm as possible. Let's now line this up inside this neck cavity. Grab our screws, get a pair of them in place. Plop on there. Fasten that in. And then do the same with the other one. Turn that round that way. And now we can fully tighten that up like that. And then we got a BP screw to join that to the chest panel. Let's just grab that, bring in our chest panel like so. Let's just let's grab you. And see whether we can get to that screw there. Right down in there. Bingo. And that's the neck joint in situ, see? And that's what it wants. Robo neck. Get ready to start thinking about attaching the head, folks. And I want that a nice stiff fit, purely and simply because I've got the weight of the head to go on there, folks. So let's just quickly give that a dung out. And that is where we're at today, folks. We've got the head neck section on there, looking rather splendid. So we've come quite a long way in this last couple of videos there, folks. So don't forget, if you'd like to grab one of these and build one of these along with me, head over to the Fanhome website. There's a clickable link in the description below. And you too can be building this iconic Partwork. Also, to help me out, if you can just click little fester in the corner and subscribe to my channel. Helps the channel grow, keeps the content coming, of which if you ring the bell whilst you're there, that'll get you notified of upcoming future content, Partwork, scale models, tutorials, etc. In the meantime, thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.